Hey everyone, Presale here, your second favorite Uniswap ape. So in today's video, I'm going to be covering a project that is really exciting, and that is Polkaex. And they're actually going to be having their IDO really soon, in 3 days time. So this is one definitely to keep an eye on. I think it's got a ton of potential. Let's jump straight into their IDO information. As you can see, they did the announcement. It's going to be September 29th at 8 a.m. UTC. And on their Telegram, there was a nice post by one of the admins with all the information you need to know about the IDO. As you can see, date 29th, like we said, total allocation 350,000 at 35 cents per token. It's going to be in USDC and 50% on TGE, 50% after 2 weeks, which is obviously really nice terms if you're getting into the public sale. It's going to be on Ethereum and on their own launchpad. So Polkax is going to have their own launchpad, which obviously in itself is very bullish. Then in the private pool, $175,000 allocation. The allocation limit is between 100 and 350 per person. That's from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. UTC. And then the public pool is $175,000 between 100 and 1,050 allocation per person. That opens at 4 p.m. UTC and lasts for a whole day. And that's first come, first serve. Obviously, I don't think that's going to last very long. So definitely try to take part if you are interested. I'm very bullish on it myself. So let's have a look here. So they announced partnership with Network, which obviously is Pro, and Polkaex is built on the Astar network and serves as a cross-chain liquidity pool between Polkadot and Ethereum. As a decentralized exchange, it will serve as a one-stop DeFi platform and launchpad. So not only a DEX, but also a launchpad, which is really pro. And if you don't know Astar Network, it's really a huge project, as you can see here. If you look at some of the backers of Astar, I mean, Binance Labs is here, Venbushi Capital, Wobi, I mean, the names are really huge here. So you can see why that is a big deal. Then not only is it built on Astar, but it's going to be the first DEX on Shiden Network. So this is actually a post on Medium by the Crypto Lifestyle. If you don't know him, check out his YouTube channel as well. He posts really awesome content. Definitely give him a follow. You can see it's a parachain of the Kusama network. This is Shiden network and the Canary network of Astar. It's basically a testing ground, experiment, research, development. And PKX, so Polkax, has already successfully tested their product on Shiden, which is really impressive considering it's even before their TGE. A lot of projects these days don't have anything to show for their product, and then they have a TGE as soon as possible, and these are just money grabs, but that's not the case for Polkax. So now let's go to the website, have a look more in depth about what it's about. So obviously, as we said, cross-chain liquidity integration platform powered by Polkadot. So obviously it's faster, cheaper, interoperable, and more than just trading, as they say. So in terms of the features, it's powered by Polkadot, which is obviously pro. It's built on the Astar network, like we went through already. Cross-chain liquidity pool, so you can trade your tokens from different chains. Layer 2 scaling solution, so it's going to be really fast with low transaction fees. It's going to be its own launchpad, which is amazing, really. And then governance, so it's going to have on-chain governance, so you can obviously vote in the future of the project. So next up, let's have a look at an example of their launchpad. You can see how it looks really slick, and I'm curious to see what sort of projects are going to launch there. Definitely want to keep an eye on, obviously, all the launchpads that come out, holding their token, especially if you're getting in very early, it's always worthwhile. Then you can see their roadmap here as well. There's a lot happening in Q3 and Q4. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen in 2022 though. Then what is Polkax's token utility? So that's something you always have to ask, why would you buy the token? So you can use their token to farm, to earn revenue share, and to participate in governance. And I'm sure as well to take part in their launchpad. I mean, that's always incentive to hold tokens of a project. Audited by Certic as well, which is always important. So that's always pro. Then next up, some more information. Their contract's actually already posted, so you can have a look at that yourself, check it out if you want to self-audit it or something like that. It's always nice when they post that really early. Then here is an example of their trading of their DEX. So I must say it looks really slick. It almost even looks better than Uniswap. But I mean, You can have a look at his videos yourself if you want, but in my opinion, it really looks amazing. Next up is the sale information, or the private sale tokenomics. That's always super important to look at. You need to know what's happening in the private sales, what sort of price they got, what sort of lock. So as we know, for the IDO, the price was 35 cents. The initial market cap is only 857,500, which is tiny, huge room for growth there. Private A was 20 cents. They raised only $1 million. And that has a lockup of 15% at TGE and then 15% monthly for 5 months. And the last month is 10%. So it's a decent lock on that and really fair considering the prices here. Private B, 25 cents. And there's 20% at TGE and then 20% monthly for 4 months. And then IDO we went through already, which is the 50% at TGE and 50% after 2 weeks. So all really fair tokenomics in my opinion. Private A, B, and IDO all correspond fairly. Hard cap, they only raised 2.85 million, which is really low compared to a lot of similar projects. Then obviously a team incentive, 6 month lock, always really important. And we have to ask questions when it's got TGE unlocks, like why do they need tokens? Are they going to dump on you? In this case, nothing to worry about in that regard. In terms of the sale proceeds, 30% design development, 16% marketing, 13% operations, 35% liquidity and exchanges, which is really a huge chunk. That's always a really good sign. 6% reserve. And I'm saying the liquidity is really a good sign because a lot of projects put such little liquidity and they raise millions. And that's just the worst thing ever. So that's really good that they're doing that. So overall, based on everything, I must give Polkaex a CHOS Pro, which is obviously the best rating. I'm really bullish on this project. Definitely join their channels if you want to check it out. I definitely recommend it. And join my channels as well. I'll post updates on what they're doing as well. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.